Welcome, everybody. My name is Steve Kuchin. I'm a holistic health practitioner here in San Diego, California. And I welcome you to Cellebration Training Saturday. This is 29/08/2020. And I am so excited to introduce you guys to a new product today. But before we do, I'm going to have to do a little bit of housekeeping here. Statements made in this presentation have not been evaluated by the FDA. Nothing in this presentation can be construed as diagnosing, prescribing, or treating disease. It's presented for education only. We must legally warn you that if you're ill, have any disease, or pregnant or nursing, you should consult your medical doctor before attempting any natural or herbal program. I'm going to take you a little bit on a journey today, guys, because what we have Eastern and Western philosophy in relation to how diagnosis is done, how medicine is practiced. And when I went to acupuncture school, there are certain things that we learned. And this has to do with our product, because what I found when I first reviewed the product, Josh showed it to me, was that I immediately got this picture. I got this picture of chi moving throughout the whole entire body. Now, just to give you an idea of what chi is, it's a type of energy that acupuncturists and massage therapists and chiropractors, well, chiropractors use bone alignment, but actually release stuck chi in the body. And when you have chi stagnation anywhere in your body, that equals pain. So the only purpose a practitioner ever has in relation to acupuncture, massage therapist, is to move chi and blood, because the body is such a magical machine that when you move chi and blood, the body becomes healthy. So when I first observed all the ingredients in our new product, I instantly got it. I said, Josh, this is genius, absolute genius. This is one type of product or toolbox. It's what you need in your toolbox, a wellness toolbox that every practitioner needs. Every holistic practitioner, every person, every mother for their child. It is awesome. But this whole thing about what chi is a little bit not understood. So I just want to shed just a little bit of light on it, so you have an idea of what it is. And I'm not going to go into it deep, right? The difference between Eastern and Western medicine is in traditional Chinese medicine, inside any part of something, you can see the whole. For example, like the tongue, the pulse, the auricular, the ears. You know, they have acupuncture points along the ears that affect all the organ systems, for example. In Western medicine, each part is separate working entity that is making up the whole, like the stomach, the spleen, the spinal column, and this is what our products lean more towards the Eastern philosophy of TCM. It views everything that happens in the body part as a whole, looks for solutions by expanding out from a single variable to view the whole being as a single entity. And in Western medicine, you look for solutions by narrowing down reduction to the smallest variable. I'll give you an example. In vision, Eastern medicine, what other issues are happening in the body? For example, the liver is connected with the eyes. Is fatigue a part? Is anxiety? Is irritability? Is memory loss? In Western medicine, what is going on with the eyeball? What part of that eye tissue? What's wrong with the eye tissue itself? So you see, this is what's happening in relation to diagnosis, in relation to curing things or getting things better. You know what I mean? Because in Western medicine, you have a disease, and then you have a specific study that handles that with a specific drug. In Eastern medicine, you take the whole nature of the whole entire body and you move chi. Now, take a look at, I'm almost done here with chi. Now, chi, it can mean different things depending on the content. And chi, for example, some words that have the word chi in it are stream, for example, zen chi, that's evaporating chi, weather, tang chi, heaven chi, physical strength. Chi is the word, means far more than energy. Also, chi is not always seen as something mystical. The original meaning of the word chi means mist vapor, or clouds. Ancient philosophers saw that the energy of existence is always transforming states. Matter is not created or destroyed, only changes states. They wanted to study this transformation but needed terminology and concepts that would let them to discuss it. The transformation seemed similar to the transformation of water into mist, into clouds, into rain, and then back into water again. So they named that which is at the center of all this transformation Chi. Now, literally, Chi can legitimately be seen either literally as a substance energy that makes up all things, conceptually as a word that describes the concept of transformation that all things are constantly going through. Once you break down particles small enough, the line between matter and energy is blurred. Isn't that awesome? There is an energy that makes up all matter. This energy can be named as Chi. Chi is also all activity within Chi. Chi is not just a substance energy that transforms. Chi is the concept of transformation itself. Chi is the force of change and transformation. And that's what we have today. We have a product that is going to be transforming our bodies. And our product is called Cellebration. I'll let that sink in a little bit. So we have something here that we are going to celebrate. Now let's get into what it is. These are some of the ingredients that are part of our product. Vitamin C, and I'll go through each one of them a little bit more in detail. Zinc, potassium, a proprietary blend of AHCC, Andrographis paniculata, DMannose, Fucoiden, red algae, and a proprietary mineral blend of fulvic acid, zinc, biglycinate chelate, potassium glycinate complex, and ancient sea salt. Now, just so you don't fall asleep, I'm going to tell you what AHCC here. Let me find my notes here. It means active hexose correlate compound. Active hexose correlate compound. Of course, that helped a lot, right? But I found out that when people go by misunderstood words, that they fall asleep. So I just wanted to clear that up. Everything else I think I said prior to that was that. So let's jump right into this. Now I'm quite excited about this, having all these things in my toolbox. I'll give you an idea what fulvic acid does, okay? Fulvic acid, the research indicates it may bolster your body's defense against illnesses. Test tube and animal studies show that fulvic acid may improve resistance, immune resistance, defenses, fight inflammation, and enhance antioxidant activity, all of which will bolster immune health. Fulvic acid is a super nutrient that literally comes from the dirt. It's an organic compound found in water and soil, made when plants and animals decompose. You might not hear fulvic acid named quite as often as probiotics, fish oils, or kombucha for your health, but it is extremely important for helping to boost the effectiveness of the immune system and detoxification, protection, and overall health. And these are some of the benefits of fulvic acid. Now, what's missing from our depleted soil, because our soil has been farmed over. They used to let soil lay for a while. And then what happens, they put other crops on it and put those crops back into the soil. They don't do that anymore. So modern day farming practices have left our soils depleted, meaning our bodies are depleted of nutrients as well. Generation ago, our ancestors may have been able to receive fulvic and humic acid from the plants they consumed, but that is no longer the case. The land has become industrialized. While fertilizer used to be organic from manure, fossils, crushed bones, and other materials, it has changed to become a commercial industry. Mineral deficiencies. This is a problem that fulvic acid may help. And I would suggest people supplementing with the fulvic acid. If you know of a good source of it, please supplement with it. And this is so important. We are so depleted of nutrients that our entire professions exist measuring mineral content in hair and tissues and helping clients rebalancing minerals. Minerals deficiency are a problem for many reasons, including diet, soil, gut health, impairment, lack of nutrient absorption, general factors, generational deficiencies, and more. The good news is that fulvic acid functions more like a food-based mineral bomb, since it's so full of many types of minerals and nutrients and is bioavailable. So the benefits of fulvic acid are easy for your body to recognize and absorb. Fulvic acid can reduce pain. With the opiate epidemic running rampant, more and more people are being harmed or even dying from overdosing on pain medications that are extremely addictive. It is important to explore alternative treatments for pain, such as topical oils and yes, even fulvic acid. Many researchers have used fulvic acid with high success rates in pain management. One hospital reported a nearly 95% success rate when treating corneal ulcers with fulvic acid injections and drops. Another hospital found fulvic acid to be beneficial with pain related to ulcerative colon infections, gastrointestinal bleeding, and hemorrhoids. Amazingly, a Chinese hospital discovered that it not only helped elderly patients with their age-related aches and pains, but also their appetites, improved sleep, and raised energy. It can improve your brain and improve cognition. Studies show that fulvic acid may be useful in battling or preventing Alzheimer's. An important study published in Journal of Alzheimer's Disease stated that fulvic and humic acids have cognitively protective properties and concluded that fulvic acid showed promise in naturally treating other neurodegenerative disorders as well. Additional hospital in India, researchers discovered that fulvic acid showed promise for not only anti-aging properties, but also reducing symptoms of dementia. It can detox heavy metals. It can be used as a binder to remove metals from the body. Fulvic acid boosts your immune system. It helps your gut health. Gut issues like IBS, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, and leaky gut, and toxins to cross over from your intestines to your bloodstream are becoming a modern day epidemic, but even seemingly less threatening issues like diarrhea and chronic constipation are extremely prevalent, likely due to medications, pesticides, environmental concerns like stress and many other reasons. One thing for sure, gut health, healthy life. Many studies link healthy gut with plenty of beneficial bacteria to better overall health. Fulvic acid has the ability to boost the health of your digestive system by replenishing healthy nutrients and enzymes. According to the California College of Ayurveda, a herbal compound called shilajit, containing ionic minerals, the fulvic and humic acid, has been shown to use for centuries by Himalayans. While supplementing with fulvic acid is a vital step, it's also important to work on removing inflammatory foods, toxins, especially completing a cleanse to remove any other interference while replenishing the nutrients your gut and body needs to heal. Fulvic acid can give you energy. It can help calm the nervous system and relieve stress. So it can help absorb nutrients. Fulvic acid is bioavailable, meaning it's easy for your body to absorb. It contains more than 70 trace minerals. Next ingredient, DMannose. A simple sugar, DMannose, is found naturally in high amounts in many fruits such as apple, oranges, peaches, as well as blueberries and cranberries. Vegetables, including green beans, cabbage, and broccoli, are also a common source. In addition, DMannose occurs naturally in some cells in the human body and is thought to be a prebiotic because consumption of DMannose stimulates and fosters the growth of good bacteria in the digestive tract. DMannose is considered a simple sugar. This is really, really good stuff. The result may lead to treatments and prevention strategies for both obesity and weight gain. Next ingredient on the list. Remember I said AHCC is an extract of mushrooms from this is a mouth twister, Basidiomycete class, including shiitake mushrooms. This product contains polysaccharides called glucans, which scientists think are responsible for biological activity. What are the glucans for? Beta-glucans is one form of soluble diet fiber that is strongly linked to improving cholesterol levels, boosting heart health. Like many fibers, it's available in supplement form. You can also find it in whole grains, oats, wheat, bran, and barley. Now, lab studies suggest, speaking about studies, every single ingredient here that you see, and this is all posted in your office, I strongly suggest you Google every single ingredient. So I just want to let you know that if all those geeks out there, just go ahead and Google this, do some more research on this stuff, and there's a lot of studies on every single one of these ingredients, which is going to blow your mind. Lab studies, I usually don't give homework, but I strongly suggest to do that. I don't give. I usually give all the information on the slides themselves on this PowerPoint. Lab studies suggest AHCC may enhance the activity of some types of immune cells. Animal studies suggest that AHCC has antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects and may improve immune response in mice. In a few studies, human studies, AHCC improve liver function in patients. This is also AHC is rich in alpha-1 glucan oligosaccharides, which are believed to enhance the biological activities. Good. And there's actually, these mushrooms are growing on my favorite tree in the world. This is a birch tree. The next ingredient, Fucoiden. Fucoiden has been something that has been sought after and looked after, especially for skin health. Now, you'll notice on our back office, you'll see that what our product does is make your face radiant, make your face full of life, full of chi, okay? Well, and one of the main helper ingredients, Fucoiden, is a substance that is derived from brown seaweed. It is actually derived from that slimy part. Have you ever been at the ocean and you felt seaweed? Is that ucky, slimy part of it? It's a complex polysaccharide. It is very, very expensive. I think it's something like, Josh was telling me, it's like something like $208 for 50 micrograms. Very expensive stuff. I texted Josh to find out what frequencies we have in our product, and he texted me back collagen and chi frequencies. So there we go. Now, Fucoiden is a polysaccharide. A polysaccharide is a large molecule made of a small monosaccharides. Monosaccharides are simple sugars like glucose found in species of brown seaweed. It has been shown to slow blood clotting. Laboratory studies suggest that it can neuroprotective and immune modulating effects. And it is a very sought after ingredient having to do with skincare. There's a lot of companies out there that will use Fucoiden in their process, and it's like very expensive stuff. It's like $600 a jar. This is the kind of quality of material, folks, that we have in our product. Top line, top grade, the best that man can find on this planet. And Josh has researched this stuff out for us. Now, here's another ingredient, red algae. Red algae has great ecological importance. They form a vital part of the food chain and are also involved in producing about 40 to 60% of the total global oxygen for both terrestrial habitat and other aquatic habitats. I didn't even know that. 40 to 60% of the total global oxygen. So that's why it's so important to look after our oceans, folks. Algae provide natural food for fish and other aquatic animals. Red algae is the most important commercial food in Japan and in the region of Northern Atlantic. And I think Japanese women, I think, are the longest living women on the planet, I think, and the men are the second longest living people on the planet. Agar, or agar, a jelly-like substance which is used in puddings, dairy toppings, and other instant food products, is extracted from red algae. Red algae is used as a source of food for thousands of years, as they are high in vitamin, minerals, a rich source of calcium, magnesium, and antioxidants. They are sources of dietary fiber, as they have the ability to promote healthy circulation, lower bad cholesterol, and regulate blood sugar levels. They are also involved in nourishing your skin, boosting the immune system, and contributing to bone health. Here we get the skin again, guys, that plump, beautiful, red cheek baby skin that every woman wants is here in a jar. Andrographis paniculata leaf now is one of the most popular medicine plants used traditionally for the treatment of an array of diseases such as diabetes, high blood pressure, ulcers, leprosy, bronchitis, skin disease, flatulence, and all these things being used for centuries. Either alone or in combination with other herbs, Andrographis has been shown to reduce duration, severity of upper respiratory infections, such as those associated with common cold. Andrographis extract may benefit patients with ulcerative colitis. It also reduces symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis. Andrographis is a herb long used in traditional Chinese medicine and Ayurveda, also known as Indian echinacea. Andrographis is a bitter-tasting herb rich in compounds known as grapholides. These compounds are thought to have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Andrographis is a plant that is native to Southeast Asia, such as India and Sri Lanka. The leaf and underground stem are used to make medicine. Other uses include treatment of snake and insect bites, loss of appetite, kidney problems, hemorrhoids. So, folks, that is the ingredients in our new Cellebration product. So, and like I mentioned earlier, please do more research on it as homework to take a look at what actually these products actually can do for us. So this is how you take the product. Very, very tiny amount. You're going to get 30 grams in this product. And when you start out with just a pinch, just a tiny pinch, maybe, you know, like your gram scoops are like pretty well 1 gram, you know, those white scoops that we sent you. Well, start out with just 1/16 of a scoop. It is right now, this is our test product. The test product is very bitter tasting, but we wanted to get it out to you guys so you get the benefits of it. And we will have on, further emails and so forth, we'll find out ways in order to take the product because it's so beneficial. Anyways, folks, that's all I wanted to say on this in relation to this recording. Thank you for listening, and please share this recording with those people that you care for and you love. God bless.